Hello and welcome everybody to CBR Presents. I'm Sean O'Connell, your friendly neighborhood deputy editor, and I've had my fair share of encounters with James Gunn.
You spell Lex without X.
As well as the Peacemaker cast.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
And now I'm here to hash things out over the massive twist in Season 2, Episode 3 of Peacemaker, Another Rick Up My Sleeve. So let's not pussyfoot around and jump right into the shocking reveal that single-handedly impacted the DCU past, Peacemaker's present, and the future of Gunn's DCU. We've even got an exclusive interview with Jennifer Holland, so stick around. But before all that, spoiler warning for anyone who hasn't seen the DCU up to Peacemaker Season 2, or if you're kind of like Langston Fleury, have spoiler blindness.
Are you telling me you don't recognize what kind of bird that is? Bird blindness?
Okay, you obviously have not read my dossier.
After the events and combined works of James Gunn in the Suicide Squad, Creature Commandos, Peacemaker, and Superman, folks already knew coming into Peacemaker Season 2 that the death of Joel Kinnaman's Rick Flag Jr. would set the course for his father, Frank Grillo's Rick Flag Sr., to avenge his son's killer, Chris Smith, aka Peacemaker himself.
Keeping the peace is worth any price, including the life of a hero like yours.
This episode picks up 3 years ago, where Agent Harcourt, the DCU's Harcourt, wakes up after sleeping in bed with Rick Flag Jr. She's hurrying away because, as she reminds Rick,
you should really be with June.
June, of course, is June Moon, aka the Enchantress, a big bad throwback to the 2016 Suicide Squad. That's a whopper confirmation. It means that Rick Flag is with Enchantress in both the DCEU canon and also now in the DCU, even just for a little bit. Also, Rick Flag Jr. is guilty of adultery, and that is a crime of the heart. A quick montage sends us from that scene through the events of the Suicide Squad, capping off with Rick Flag Jr.'s death in Corto Maltese.
Peacemaker. What a joke.
That moment in the Suicide Squad always got me, and I say always in that I've watched the edits and I watched it tons of times. I mean, so many times I can't even count.
That's from an exclusive interview with Jennifer Holland that we held off camera for CBR.com. The juiciest reveal was this.
James and I knew the backstory when we were filming Season 1, from the beginning of the genesis of the Peacemaker TV show. We knew the history between Harcourt and Flag, and so that was entirely motivated, and it was the driving force of her sort of disdain, her deep hatred for Christopher Smith. It's every single thing that you see when she just has this disdain for him in the first season. It's all because of the fact that he killed her only friend.
We already fucked that up.
Kinnaman kept coy on his secret comeback.
But I'm hoping to see you come back in any way that you can for that.
That's ridiculous. I would never be on a show like that.
For Holland, holding the secret Harcourt lore was no easy task.
It was hard because I was afraid that people would just think that she was But I was lucky in that I made sure that I believed everything that Harcourt was going through when I was portraying her. And I think that that helps the audience.
So now that these stars are all aligned, what happens now? Well, if Frank Grillo is to be trusted, they might have aligned on a collision course.
But I think he's equally driven by an internal demon that is causing him to be on one side or the other, if that makes any sense, without saying too much. And it's interesting because I think Rick is in two different parts of his professional career in Peacemaker and Superman. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays.
As a father of three sons and having, in the show, having lost my son and to him, the revenge aspect of it has been fun, not to play revenge, but to have that as the genesis of why I'm existing even still.
Yeah, I've always fought guys bigger than me, but he's a big dude. He is a big dude. And, we do get into it, and I'm not going to give anything away, but I don't know that people are going to expect what's to happen.
And that's where things get really interesting, because what we're seeing in Peacemaker Season 2 isn't just about Rick Flag Jr.'s shocking return. It's about converging themes of fatherhood, family trauma, and the weight of legacy.
Peacemaker. What a joke.
You've got the Flag father and son tragedy that's spanning generations, Peacemaker still processing his own toxic relationship with his family, and Harcourt's harrowing secret revealed. We're now surrounded by an infinite number of doors leading to as many dimensions as possible, and DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn is ready to take the one with as many storytelling possibilities. The quantum unfolding chamber and its infinite dimensions become more than just a DCU connection plot device. They're an emotionally volatile battleground where past trauma, present guilt, and future possibilities collide. And if Lex Luthor's science from James Gunn's Superman film is any indication, this multiverse tech being misused could have major ramifications on the DCU moving forward, especially considering Gunn's recent tease of a potential Lex Luthor and Superman team-up in the newly announced Man of Tomorrow. When you're dealing with technology that can literally connect realities and relationships, the stakes could not be higher. So what did you think about the big Peacemaker reveal? And specifically, what impact will it have on the 11th Street kids and the DCU future? Make sure you sound off in the comments down below and subscribe to keep our conversations going. In the meantime, big special thanks to Abigale James for the quick edit and Nick Guastella for writing and producing this video. Once again, I am Sean O'Connell. Keep your eyes peeled for more coverage here at CBR Presents.